Hi, everyone. It is your career advisor, Nikki Pebbles Peretti. And today we're going to be going over two things in Handshake. We're going to go over how to write your experience in Handshake and how to write your get to know me on Handshake. Let's get into it. To log into Handshake, you're first going to go to stjohns.joinhandshake.com. You're then going to click the St. John's University New York sign on. Click on Profile. So this is an example profile. So let's scroll down to Work Experience. And this is where you're going to edit your work experience. So click on that little pencil on the right-hand side. And this is where you're going to write your job title, employer, your time period that you've been working at that job, and then the description. Let's break down how to write your experience within Handshake. So first off, I want you to focus on writing more of a summary versus writing bullet points. Bullet points are going to be saved for your resume. With LinkedIn and for Handshake, we're going to focus on a first person summary. So for example, this is the framework that I like to use. In my current role as blank, so this is where you're going to fill in your position, I am responsible for blank, 3 primary responsibilities. Now, think of responsibilities like impact. What impact have you had in that role? Now, again, that could be, let's say, I helped 5 students do X, Y, and Z. I helped increase productivity by 10%. So I want you to think about the biggest impacts that you have had within that role. So in the second part, I contribute to the success of the team by, and then we're going to highlight a key strength or skill, and then you're going to mention the achievement. Let's look at an example. Let's check out the example that's within here. It says, I support the social media efforts for the university career services that include updating relevant content and looking over platform analytics for Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter accounts. Within 3 months, I was able to increase followers by 5 to 10% across all platforms. Now let's look at the Get to Know Me section. So this is a really great section to help employers see who you are and what you're passionate about. You could speak about what led you to choose St. John's University and why you chose the major you are in. You can speak about different things that you're involved in, from classes, student organizations, part-time work, and internships. This is a great space to also talk about what your values are and what your power statement is. The framework that I like to use because I break it into 2 different sections. The first section is going to highlight internships, projects, and activities. And I want you to give me 2 things that you have learned during those internships or projects. So for example, during my time at college, I have the privilege of, and this is where you're going to highlight any internships, projects, or extracurricular activities that you've done. These experiences have not only deepened my understanding of blank, the field that you are studying, but they have also honed my skills in blank. So this is where you're going to be able to talk more about your key skills. I would put probably about 2 or 3 key skills. Next up, the second paragraph is going to focus more on your career goals. So you're going to write 1 goal or value tied to your career aspirations, and then 1 thing that you are interested within the field. So here's an example of this. My goal is to, and this is where you're going to briefly mention your career aspirations. I am particularly interested in, and you're going to specify any specific industry or roles. I am driven by what motivates you professionally, and I am eager to contribute to blank field through innovative solutions and continuous learning. Now that's where you're going to put more so why you're interested in that field. I would put 1 or 2 reasons why. If you have any questions or you're interested in learning more about Handshake, please email us at careers@stjohns.edu.